We've all done it, repressing our emotions, holding back our feelings for whatever reason, but holding back our emotions is actually hurting us more than it's helping us. That's why in this video, I'm going to show you how to deal with repressed emotions, and by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to transform negative emotions and feelings into positive energy. Hey Lovebug, I'm Vivi, welcome to Adventure Evolve. My channel is all about guiding you to an exceptional relationship with yourself, with your partner, and just live a more beautiful and higher quality life due to emotional intelligence. So if this is something that you want to learn more about, consider subscribing and hit the little notification bell. Emotions are seen as energy and information. When the flow is not working properly, it causes blockages and stagnation, which then causes a lot of our mental illnesses, chronic pains, and all these things that we are experiencing nowadays. The majority of repressed emotion come actually from these blockages of repressed emotions that we have in our body. The problem is that most people do not notice, those people do not go back to the cause of the illness, but just treat the symptom and not the root of the illness. So what do we do to heal or let go of the emotion that we're holding back? Well, first of all, let us acknowledge that whenever we're getting triggered again, whenever there's something that bugs us in another person, it is something that we have within us. If there's something we're judging in someone else, it's something that we are either annoyed of, unhappy, or lacking in ourselves. So having this awareness is a huge thing, because then we can start working with it. Repressing emotion also leads to passive-aggressive behavior, and it undermines most of our relationships. Most of us try to overpower the emotion, which mostly leads into a bad situation. We're overreacting, we're doing things, acting out of fear, rage, and anger, which is really not good. Or we get into overconsumption, trying to numb the feeling by abusing all kinds of drugs, going shopping, overeating, all these beautiful things that we do. The first thing that we need to actually work with these repressed emotions is developing more self-awareness. If we're unaware of what we're actually feeling, of how we're feeling, if we're actually feeling anything at all, or where we're feeling it, then we cannot work with it. So how do we deal with these repressed emotions? First of all, we need to increase our feelings in general. We got to that stage in our lives where most of the time we're not feeling anything. We're just going with our day, we're just in a doing hustle mode where everything is like now. We just have to focus on the doing, but we're not human doings, we're human beings and human feelings actually. So we need to feel, we need to feel, we need to feel. So by slowing down, taking a step back and actually asking ourselves, what is it that I'm feeling? Am I feeling anything at all actually? Because sometimes we get so trapped into this hustle, doing mentality that we feel just like nothing, empty, and we really disconnect from our feelings. So by going back to slowing down, increasing our feelings in general, trying to feel more happiness, trying to feel more joy, trying to feel emptiness, trying to feel the uncertainty, what am I actually feeling, is a huge thing, because we totally disconnect from that in our normal lives. So when we catch ourselves, or when we're trying to sit down and say, okay, how am I feeling right now? Or how am I feeling about this situation? Why did I overreact? We can ask ourselves, what is it that I'm feeling? What emotion am I feeling? And we start finding out, is it anger? Maybe there's a little bit of anger, but probably there's more frustration. Is it really frustration? There is frustration, but maybe it's a little of uncertainty that is playing within it, and doubt. And the more we focus on it, the more it's easy to actually pinpoint the actual emotion that we're feeling. Once we've found the emotion, we can ask ourselves, where is it that we feel it in our body? A lot of people feel it in their head, in their heart space, in their stomach, but people are different. So just ask yourself, where is it that you're feeling? Some people feel it in their throat, And different feelings can be in different parts of your body. So once we've located the feeling, let's say it's in your throat. How do you feel it in your throat? What's the sensation? Is it like trying to squeeze you and kill you? Or is it like a stabbing sensation in your heart? Or is it like a really bad headache, like trying to punch you and like pick you? What is it that you're feeling? What is the sensation that you're feeling? The same with happiness. Where do you feel happiness? How does it feel? Does it make you feel light, heavy, excited? Like how is that feeling that you're experiencing? Once we located the emotion, we just sit with it. We just feel it. We just welcome it in. Okay, I'm here. Let me feel it. How does it feel? Just sit with it, trying to understand how it feels, where it feels in our body. Not doing anything, not trying to judge ourselves, because we tend to judge ourselves by, oh, I shouldn't feel this way. I thought I've learned. I thought I'm over this by now. There's no reason to judge ourselves because it's not going to help us in any way. So just sitting with the emotion for a while, feeling it. If you want, you can put your heart over the place where you feel the emotion, and just sit with it and just experience it. I want to remind you that whatever you're feeling isn't right or wrong. It's not good or bad, negative or positive. It simply is, and there's no reason to judge ourselves. It can also really help us if we name the emotion and speak it out loud. Like, I feel frustration in my stomach. I feel someone is stabbing me in my heart, and I feel sadness. I feel loneliness in my throat, and I feel it's trying to kill me slowly. Speaking it out has the power that now we're aware of it, and just sitting with it, we'll notice that slowly the energy starts flowing again. And we can help this with breathing in deeply, focusing on the emotion that we're feeling, but really breathing in deeply and sitting with it and letting the energy flow. There are different techniques like EFT tapping that you can do to release the emotion, but I feel you really need to know what the exact problem, the exact emotion is to really make it work. Otherwise, we just let go of one emotion and put in another emotion, and it doesn't really do much. That's just my opinion. So go try it out if you want to try EFT or tapping for yourself. While you keep on breathing, take full responsibility for the emotion. It is our emotion, it's arising within us, and it has nothing to do with someone else doing or saying or trying to trigger us. It is our own responsibility, our own emotions, and our own feelings. And start letting go of saying, oh, this is happening to me, but I'm feeling this way because that person did that to me. When we take full responsibility, we are in the power of letting go of the emotion, working through it. But if you're still blaming someone else for what's happening to us, we're not in the power to let go. We go back into the victim mentality where we have absolutely no power to actually work through it. So just by sitting with it, breathing, acknowledging it, and taking full responsibility, you should start to feel better and lighter after a little bit. Sometimes another emotion comes up, another negative emotion arises that's been the underlying emotion. So we just go through the whole process again, and then we start feeling light, raw energy overtaking our body. If this is not happening, or if you want some extra stimulation, it can really help to talk to someone, talk it out, but really have someone that is really good at listening, that's not judging you, that really can listen and ask good questions. If that's a good friend, a coach, whoever you can find, that's beautiful. If not, take a journal and journal it out and write your experience out. That also always helps. So from now on, whenever we feel an emotion, we know that we can either embrace it or resist it. But resistance makes the feeling grow stronger. And acceptance puts us on a path of resolution where we can really start to step into emotional mastery and emotional freedom. Processing our emotion also helps us expand our consciousness and create more emotional freedom in our life. And for me, emotional freedom is one of the biggest success that we can achieve in life, obviously with financial freedom and probably intellectual freedom as well. So whatever you found out with sitting with the emotion, with journaling or talking it out, it's now time to take action on your new findings, that we really shift and build a new life, start to transform. The taking action part is really important. So taking action is really important. If you want to learn more about emotional intelligence and emotional mastery, I have an incredible program for that. And I also have a free training on communication, how to communicate more emotional intelligently. It's linked in the description below. Go check these out. If you like this video, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a dislike. Share it with your friends and family so they can learn how to deal and handle suppressed emotions as well. And subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about emotions, emotional intelligence, and how it influences our relationships. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next video.